Visualization for manifestation. So many people say that they want to manifest different things into their life, and they've tried to manifest and it hasn't worked, and they've tried to manifest and it hasn't worked. Well, let me just get something straight with you right now. We are always manifesting, and manifestation always works. Now, if you're not getting what you think you want from the manifestation, maybe you just haven't harnessed your powers of manifestation yet. So today I'm going to give you my step-by-step guide on how I utilize visualization to manifest everything that I want into my life. Literally, cars, homes, relationships, every single thing that I focus on and really use this format to create in my mind comes into my hand. This is business arrangements. Just the other day, I had a business meeting with someone who was proposing something to me. And I started laughing a little, and she said, "Why are you laughing?" And I said, "Because you literally just proposed to me what I had already written down to propose to you. I manifested exactly the business relationship that I wanted with this person." And she said, you just know how it works. And I do. And I'm about to tell it to you. But before I do, I want you to check and see, are you a subscriber here? If not, please click the subscribe button, click the little bell. That bell's just going to let you know that we've dropped a new video whenever you log into YouTube, so that will be in that feed so you see, oh look, there's another video from GILD to help me live a happier life. I'll be right back.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Using visualization to manifest your dreams into your reality is really, really simple, but did you know that there was a but coming there? But you have to be dedicated to it. I'm going to teach you how I use visualization to manifest real things into my life. Business relationships, like I just told you about, romantic relationships, my marriage with my husband, children. Literally, I wanted another child. I manifested another child into my life through adoption. Homes, vacations, friends, anything. This works for everything. And I'm about to give you the keys to it, but you have to be dedicated to it. That's the big but there. This isn't just a one and done situation. My visualization practice is daily. I'm always using this practice to manifest something into my life. Maybe it's something for me, maybe it's something for another person. And yes, you can manifest things for other people, but you have to have 4 distinct elements present in your mindset. And then you have to have this physical practice in your daily life in order for this to work. So when one of my manifestations comes into my hand, or when I get the feeling that it's time to move on to something else because enough work has been done and it's coming, and I'll explain that in just a minute, then I move on to my next new focused visualization for manifestation. Okay, I'm always telling you, get a pen, get some paper. If you don't have a pen or paper and you need to take some notes, you need to take notes. So if you don't have a pen and paper, you do need to take notes. So open up the comment section here, go ahead and take notes down in the comment section. They'll be here for you, and they'll be here for other people as well. All right, so the 4 elements that you need to have present in order for you to utilize this method of visualizing for manifestation are, I'm just going to give you the 4 elements and then I'm going to explain them. First, calm. You have to first know how to calm your mind. And if you've been with me for any length of time at all, you know that I'm going to tell you that the breath is your key to calming your mind. On GILD Coaching's guided session playlist here on our YouTube channel, there is a session called Pre-Meditation Breathing. It's a 10-minute session that helps you to learn how to calm your mind. So I really recommend that you go and you practice that to help you learn how to calm your mind. So number 1 is calming your mind. Number 2 is you have to understand how to set an intention, a defined intention, a defined goal, but while allowing. And that's where the 3rd element comes in. The 3rd element is trust. If you say, I'll give this a shot, but I don't know if it's going to work, then don't even bother giving it a shot. I've already told you that it works. It works for me. It works for clients of mine, mentees of mine, friends of mine, my mentor uses this method, my coach uses this method. We're all manifesting beasts. So it works for other people. You have to have trust in the process. If you don't have trust in the process, it's not going to work for you. It's not one of those things where you're kind of like closing your eyes and trusting, but then you're like peeking and keeping an eye on stuff. This either works or it doesn't. And if you don't believe that it works, then I suppose you can do it. It'd be a nice, relaxing meditation period for you, but I'm not going to promise that you're going to be able to manifest anything through it. And the fourth element, without this element, you cannot manifest with intention. And that is flow. Your flow of thoughts has to be fluid. So I'm going to teach you the pattern to guide your thoughts through, the method that I guide my thoughts through as I am doing this 4-part manifestation, visualization ritual. Really, it's a ritual for me because I do it every day. Okay, so you have to have this flow of thoughts. All right, the first part of your thought flow that you need is that you have to know what you want. You have to have a clear goal. Far too many people say, I don't know, I just want to be happy. I just want to have a happy life. They close their eyes, they try to visualize a happy life. Let's break it down into smaller elements. By breaking it down into smaller elements, we can define what each of those pieces are. And then we can use this method to focus on each individual piece at a time. And when we feel as though one piece is complete, then we can move on to the next. All right. So you have to have that clear goal first. Write down what you want, exactly what you want. Now, the second part of this is when you know that clear goal and you have reached that state of calm, you sit in meditation just like you would for any breathing meditation, any other, straight back, comfortably erect, comfortable place, no disturbances, and you close your eyes and you visualize. You visualize that intention. You visualize that clear goal that you want. And as you're visualizing that clear goal, pay attention to the emotions that well up inside you. Allow yourself to be emotionally present in that visualization. When you're emotionally present in that visualization, the energy of the reality of that visualization grows. And we all know that energy attracts like energy. So when that energy grows, it will attract more energy that is like it. It's key to manifesting from your dreams into your reality. All right, then you have to ask yourself, so you're sitting, you're calm, you know your goal, you're visualizing it, you're emotionally connecting with what it feels like to have this thing or this situation, whatever. Then here's where the flowing thought guidance comes in. Take action. Get yourself in the visualization to take action. And then ask yourself, how does that action feel? What emotions are in this? Like, feel all of it. Feeling is truly key here. And then ask yourself, why? Why is this the action? All right, and then when you have all that, you know how it feels, you know why, put yourself into action again, and you'll keep going in this cycle of action, feeling, asking why for understanding, then asking what's next so that you can get into action again. And you can do that. People will say, how long should I meditate? How long should I visualize? As long as you can, as long as you want to, as long as you need to. If you have a time limit, I recommend setting a timer so you aren't distracted by that little voice in the back of your head saying, hey, check the clock, maybe you're going to be late for work. Just go ahead and set that timer so that when your time is done, you already know that you're going to be told visualization time is over. And until that point, continue in that cycle of take action. What does it feel like? Why is this the action? How is this happening for me? What does it feel like? What next? In flow, guide your thoughts through that practice. You have to trust this process in that when you're visualizing, you don't have to come up with every single little detail. When you get into this flow process, that allows you to start to download things that weren't already in your brain, and then you start to get excited, and then those emotions grow, the energy grows even more, and your attraction powers grow even more. That's how I literally wrote down notes a month ago about what I wanted in a business relationship, and just this week got the appointment, got the meeting to talk about it, and I wasn't even the person that brought it up. It was handed to me exactly what I had designed because I visualized it. I knew what it was going to feel like. And then when I really got in that moment, when that moment was in my hand, it felt so good and joyful that I laughed and I celebrated. This works every single time, and I'd love to hear your manifestation stories. Send them to me. Jane@GILDcoaching.com is my direct email address. I want to read them. I want to hear from you. And I just say to you, go with it. This works every single time. And if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section. I'll come back in and I'll answer them personally for you. And otherwise, happy manifesting. Make sure before you go that you give this video a thumbs up and that you subscribe and hit the little bell so you'll know the next time that we drop a video to help you manifest the life of your dreams.